Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of Dover Crimson Tornado Basketball with Big Z Sports on WJER. Special features in tonight's game include the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling tip-off, the Wendy's starting lineup, the national anthem brought to you by First Federal Community Bank, the Wood Electric Coaches Corner Show, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Kemp Insurance Stat Report, the McInturf Realty Halftime Show, and the Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Newtown Mall, Dover Break, Dover Philly, Your Credit Union, Time and Charm, Hua Refinishing, and your local Lewis Family McDonald's restaurants. Now let's head to the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio for Crimson Tornado Basketball with Big Z Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Dover High School for tonight's OCC matchup between the 2-1 Dover Crimson Tornadoes as they play host to the 1-1 Ashland Arrows right here from BVK Court on the campus of Dover High School. Welcome into the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Kale, and alongside me, I am privileged and honored to call a game with the Hall of Famer, Coach Bob Von Kennel, and of course, Marcus Clemence on the website for Claxon Communications, and of course, Republic State Mortgage, your hometown lender supporting our local community. Republic State Mortgage in New Philadelphia, building relationships one home at a time. NMLS number 211540. And Coach Von Kennel, I'm so happy and honored to finally get to do a game with you, and should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, well, thanks. I was looking forward to working with you too, Chris, when Bill told me he was going to be out of town. So
yeah, it's a little different. Usually I'm interviewing you and you're getting ready to go on the sidelines, and now I just get to talk to you all night. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a whole new seat up here.
Yes, it is. I'm sure you still want to get up and yell maybe a little bit though, right?
Oh, once in a while. It was hard the first game. A little harder here than on the road.
Oh, absolutely. Coach, after 2 wins to open the season, the Tornadoes come off a loss to Lake on Tuesday. How do you think they bounce back tonight?
Well, they better shoot it better than they did against Lake. Lake were 10 for 45 from the floor and 4 for 23 from 3. So you're not going to win many games that way. And Lake was real physical with them and gave them a lot of problems with their strength as much as anything.
Coach, Ashland hasn't played since last Saturday. When you were on the bench, would you have rather just played through this, or would you rather work on things in practice and take a week to do that?
Well, they had the long football playoff run, right? You'd rather practice. What would be nice is if the state would set up a situation where you played all your non-league games up until January 1st, and then if you make a football run, you can afford to go ahead and play that one, even though you haven't had many practices.
Right.
Just a chance to get like a glorified scrimmage.
Right. Absolutely. And, Coach, we're going to see a lot of three-point shots out of Ashland tonight. How do the Tornadoes defend that?
Well, you got to get out and make sure you're playing with a hand high on them. And just about everybody they'll play in their lineup will shoot the three. So they like to transition. They're going to go. You're going to see a really fast-paced team in the Ashland Arrows.
Absolutely. Well, Chris Kale and Hall of Fame coach Bob Von Kennel here with you from Dover High School. And we are going to step away into our Wood Electric Coaches Corner Show and hear from both coaches right after this timeout with Big Z Sports and the Voice of the Valley, WJER.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Hungry for something fresh? Your local Subway restaurants are serving up exactly what you crave. Made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, and salads piled high with your favorite fresh ingredients. Whether you're fueling up for the big game or grabbing dinner on the go, Subway has the flavor you love and the choices you want. So stop in today and taste the difference at Subway. Subway, eat fresh. Proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
WJER and Big Z Sports coverage of boys high school basketball continues with the Wood Electric Coaches Corner, your hometown electrical contractor for your commercial, industrial, and residential needs since 1988. I'm being joined by Ashland head coach Jason Hess. Coach, you started out the year by beating Worcester. You fall to Clyde last Saturday. How do you feel your kids have come out of the gate so far in 2026?
Well, getting the home win with Worcester is always a good way to start the year, especially with it being a conference opponent. And Saturday we were a little disappointed with the outcome there. We were in position to win and just didn't close the door the way we needed to the last minute and a half. And we told the kids after the game, and we looked at it again on Monday at film, that hopefully we can look back on that experience and figure out it was a learning point in the year. Our kids that hadn't played a lot of varsity got some good experience, and we were able to break down some things that needed to be done differently in order to get us the win at Clyde. So we'll see tonight whether we're able to make those adjustments and learn from last Saturday.
And, you've had a week to work on this game tonight. What are some of those adjustments, some of those things you worked on this week in practice?
We've really been harping on just doing a better job defensively, making sure we're contesting shooters. Clyde shot the ball really well, and I know Dover's got some guys that are capable from shooting behind the three-point line as well. So we've got to make sure we identify those. Better job talking on the defensive end, just getting matched up, getting through the screens, and that's going to be key tonight. I think with the way Dover plays, of their set offense that they run, there's a lot of screen, a lot of back cut action that we're going to have to be very fundamental on the defensive end.
Coach, Dover, speaking of them, they bring back some experience, but not a lot of varsity starting experience. How do you attack that with your experience tonight?
Well, we're fortunate. We've got pretty experienced guard play. We rely heavily on that. We're going to rely on that all year long. And tonight specifically, matching up with Dover, we've got to keep number 5 out of the paint. He is very good. You saw the first couple games getting in the paint, getting to the free throw line, making things happen, putting a lot of stress on the defense. I thought Lake was able to slow him down a little bit Tuesday night, so hopefully we can do the same.
Coach, finally, what are your keys to getting a big road win for your club tonight?
Like I mentioned, defensively for us is always important. Can we get stops? And not only can we get stops, can we get rebounds and get off the defensive end? And then how well we shoot the ball. We're a team that's really built on perimeter shooting, and sometimes that always doesn't travel. So it's going to be really important for us to get a good warm-up, to get going early tonight, get the boys used to being in a different gym, and get a sweat going, and hopefully see the ball go through the basket.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Ashland head coach Jason Hess joining me in the Wood Electric Coaches Corner. When we come back, I'll be joined by Dover head coach Matt Von Kennel right after this timeout.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Hi, this is Doug Peterman. For decades, my family and I have been proud to serve Tuscarawas County with honest work and dependable service. At Peterman Plumbing and Heating, we know your home deserves more than a quick fix. It deserves solutions backed by real experience. From plumbing repairs and sewer jetting to kitchen and bath remodeling, our team brings proven skills to every project. When you call Peterman, you're getting a crew that treats your home like our own every single time. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, plumbing solutions backed by experience.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric Coaches Corner. Contact Wood Electric at woodelectric.net. I'm Chris Cowan. Joining me is Dover head coach Matt Von Kennel. And coach, after picking up 2 wins to start the year, you faced a little adversity Tuesday night. How do you think your kids will bounce back tonight?
I guess we'll find out. We had a couple good days of practice. It's a pride situation for them too. They did not like the product they put out there on the floor. They want to change up how that went too. So I'm anxious to see how we respond.
Coach, what were some of the things that you worked on the last 2 days in practice to kind of correct maybe a little bit of issues?
We increased our volume of shots. Right? I think we got good looks at the basket on Tuesday. They just didn't go. So you start looking at how you practice, what you practice. We put enough time and emphasis on little things like that. And to get ready for Ashland, you better get ready to get back and defend the three-point line. They shoot a three-pointer about every 7 to 10 seconds. And if you don't have your hand up, they'll make you pay. They got 3 prolific scorers that can really put the ball in the hole. They remind me a lot of New Philadelphia with their guard play. So we'll have our work cut out for us for sure.
Coach, they haven't played, speaking of Ashland, since last Saturday. They come off a loss as well. Do you think playing on Tuesday night helps you, or do you think it helps them to get the practice time?
Well, I love getting right back in the gym after 2 days. I knew, we might be tired, but after that loss, the last thing I want to do is sit around and stew about it for 6-7 days. So what you want to do is get out there and let's start playing. Let's get after it. So, I'd much rather be in our situation than theirs.
Finally, Coach, what needs to happen tonight to secure a big home win, your first home win of the year?
Yeah, we need to take care of the basketball, right? Make sure we get the look we want each time, execute, identify where their shooters are, and limit them to one shot. We can't be giving them 2 and 3 cracks at 3-pointers. It's a long night for the Tornadoes otherwise.
Coach, thank you for your time. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us, guys.
That was Crimson Tornadoes head coach Matt Von Kennel in the Wood Electric Coaches Corner. When we come back, we'll have the Commercial and Savings Bank keys to the game, the Wendy's starting lineups, and the First Federal Community Bank National Anthem, followed by the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling Tip-Off between Dover and Ashland right after this.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
I'm Tammy Curry, Senior Installment Loan Officer at Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. Right now, Dover Philly is putting money back in your pocket. Now through December 15th, get a competitive rate, no payments for 90 days, and up to $500 cash back when you finance an auto, recreational, personal, or secured loan, or even refinance a non-Dover Philly loan. It's the perfect time to save big with your credit union. Apply now and see how much you can save. Visit dpfcu.org or call or text 330-364-8874. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Chris Kale and Coach Von Kennel back here with you at Dover High School. And right now the JV game still ongoing. The Crimson Tornadoes with a 39-22 lead, just under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And We're going to go through the keys to the game, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank with convenient locations in New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, Bolivar, and Janayton. Hutton, CSB builds relationships you can bank on. CSB is proud to support local schools, teams, and the communities that bring us together. Learn more at csb1.com. And for the Ashland Arrows, their keys to the game, they want to shoot the three. They're going to shoot it probably once every 7 or 8 seconds. They're going to get the ball up in the air. They need to rebound those long rebounds, get their guards out and rebound any of those misses. But they got to shoot at a high percentage, and they want to make sure that they do not turn the basketball over. And, Coach, you've got Dover's keys to the game brought to you by CSB Bank.
Oh, I think they got to pay attention a lot tonight to transition. Just Ashland getting it out and going after a shot or a rebound, and they're just going to take off with it. So all 5 guys got to be sprinting back defensively. Offensively, obviously they got to shoot a better percentage than they did Tuesday night, but they have a chance to amend that. They need some inside scoring to go along with some perimeter shooting. And the big key is making free throws. If you're going to get there a lot tonight, you better knock them down. So if you're going to ask me, I'm always going to tell you it's defense, rebounding, and free throws.
Yep.
I don't think you can have a bad night on defense.
No. Yeah, you shouldn't. Right. You've got to get out and guard the perimeter, right? I mean, you've got to make sure that you box out your shooters too, right? Because the ball's going to come off the rim.
Long bounces.
Long bounces.
Long bounces, and they're going to extend it. They have a couple guys that shoot it from NBA range. So what you think we may not take that shot, they'll shoot it.
So what you're telling me is when they cross the midcourt stripe, they're in range.
About the volleyball lines.
Okay, about the volleyball. Still, they're ready to fire it up. And Coach, like you said, shooting percentage in foul shots. Foul shots are always key. I know that you're an old school coach, and I know that you didn't like when they took out the 1-and-1, right?
No, I was not in favor of that. I like the 5 fouls and clear after each quarter, but I'd like to see the first 5 fouls after that be 1-and-1s.
Right.
And maybe once you've committed 10 fouls in a quarter, then you're shooting 2, just like the old days when you.
Right.
But yeah, the 1-and-1 puts a lot more pressure on it. It's a little more strategic. You'll see teams running around trying to foul somebody they know is not a good shooter.
Right.
And now with 2 shots, he might be a good free throw shooter.
Right, and then it's going to hurt you, right?
A little less pressure.
Right, absolutely. And when you reset the fouls every quarter, that kind of hurts your strategy a little bit too, right? Especially if it's a tight game. You get down, your team does a good job, especially in the fourth quarter, of not fouling. And then you get late in the game and you get down by 3 or 4 points and you've got a foul and there's only 30 seconds left. Now you're really handicapped,
and you're not
right?
in the bonus yet.
Right.
Yeah.
It really handicaps you. So how do you combat that? Do you give a couple early?
No.
Okay.
You'll need them late.
Yeah, I get it. So
you just got to adjust.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. That's what coaching's about, right? Is a lot of adjustments and in-game adjustments. And listen, there wasn't a lot better than you at doing that for sure. And I'm sure Matthew picked up a few things from you when it comes to adjustments, right?
Yep. Get as good a players as you can get.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, that is our Commercial and Savings Bank keys to the game. And for Ashland and for the Dover Tornadoes. And when we come back, we'll kind of tinker around with a few more things because we got some extra time. We'll also get to our Wendy's starting lineups in just a little bit here from BVK Court on the campus of Dover High School right after this with the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
Hey, wake up! New drinks just dropped at Wendy's. Cold foam, cold brew coffee, and sparkling energy. Both the caramel and the chocolate cold foam are just, so good. And the pineapple citrus and cherry limeade sparkling energy each have 80 to 120 milligrams of added caffeine. So whether you need a treat first thing or to just stop yawning already, mornings hit different. To pick up a new pick-me-up, gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Being involved in a fender bender or major collision can be a stressful experience. Let the professionals at Cure Refinishing Company in Dover help you get back on the road as quickly as possible. Our friendly staff will assist you throughout the process from writing the initial estimate on your vehicle to picking it up when repairs are finished. Cure Refinishing has years of experience working with all major insurance companies, and our talented staff will make sure your repairs are performed correctly with a perfect paint match. Been in an accident? Call Cure Refinishing.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
At Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover, they know the best advertising is a satisfied customer. That's why they guarantee customer satisfaction with every job. Check out DoverPhillyHVAC.com to read real reviews from real customers who were really satisfied.
This is Jim Moser. As the only designated trained comfort specialist in Tuscarawas County, my team and I will provide honest and knowledgeable service to keep your family comfortable year-round.
If you need service or a new system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540, NMLS ID 62411, an equal housing lender. You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting Subway.com and clicking on Careers.
Welcome back to Dover High School with the sports voice of the Valley, WJER Big Z Sports, and of course Claxon Communications. And the JV game wrapped up. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes get the win over Ashland. And the varsity teams down on the floor getting warmed up and ready to go. We've already ran through our commercial and savings bank keys to the game. We've got a little bit of time, and since I've got Coach Von Kennel up here, we'll kind of recap obviously the overtime win to start the season on the road at Green. Coach, what do you think went well for the Tornadoes up there?
That was a real impressive win. We got good scoring in the first half by a couple guys, and Robbie entered halftime with 4 points and a little foul trouble. Came out and scored the first 12 points of the second half himself, and he went on a tear and scored 24 in the second half, and we needed every one of them with an overtime win over a Green team that's going to be improving. They defeated Talmadge last Friday, and I think they won again this past Tuesday. So they were a high-quality opponent for us.
Absolutely. And then last Friday night defeated Lexington 50-45. Subway Player of the Game, sophomore Gavin Van Horn, 7 points, an impressive defensive performance out of Gavin.
Yeah, Lexington, they came in, I think, 3-time defending champions and pretty glittering record against the rest of the OCC. We were fortunate. We caught them on a bad shooting night. We're hoping that Gavin had something to do that with guarding 7 Allen, but again, we got good play from Rob and Dieter scoring-wise, and we're able to hold on to a 50-45 win there. Luke Leggett with some key buckets as well. So the Tornadoes, that was a good win at Lexington.
Yeah.
Everybody says to us, "You beat Lexington at Lexington," and yeah, we did. They lost a lot through graduation and scholarships to football colleges, but they're still going to be a good team. The next night they beat Sandusky, and their point guard had 45 points. So
right, exactly.
They're really capable, and they'll have something to say with the rest of the league. Being in the league is all new for us. It's just kind of, we've never played at Mansfield Senior ever, so that'll be a new experience for all our kids to go there.
Yeah.
We haven't played there before. We didn't play at Ashland last year. It got snowed out and we couldn't make it up. So that's another place that our guys haven't played. So when you're unfamiliar with all the places in the league, we haven't played West Holmes. So there's quite a few situations there where it's all new for us. But we're glad to be in the conference.
Absolutely.
It used to be, I made 20 scouting reports out because we'd have a 22-game schedule and we play Philly twice and nobody else. And now we remind our kids, don't get too cocky if you're winning or too down if you're losing, because you're going to get another chance to play each other.
Absolutely. And it's almost like a throwback, right? Because obviously, when I was in school, we were in the NBC, which is now the EBC, and then, obviously into the ECOL. But before that, it was the Ohio Cardinal Conference.
Right, minus a few teams.
Right.
Malabar was there instead of Mansfield Senior, and Coshocton was in that league in those days.
Yep.
We weren't, and we were in it also at Dover and Philly, so West Holmes was new to it in Lexington, but believe me, our community and our people know about the old Cardinal Conference matchups, and they do reminisce a lot about being back in that situation.
Yep, absolutely.
250 is a little more busy now.
Yeah, so. Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely. And to be honest with you, right, some people, don't like the travel, but whether we were in the ECOL or in the OCC, you still had to travel. Even the NBC, you had to travel some, right?
The travel was far in the ECOL, but you knew how long it was going to take you to get there because it was all 4-lane, all interstate.
That's true.
Sometimes you go to Worcester and it takes 30 minutes, and sometimes it takes 55.
That's correct.
You never know how long it's going to take you to get to Worcester.
You're right, especially this time of year, right, Coach?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And then real quick, back on Tuesday, obviously dropped the home opener, did the Tornadoes to Lake 41-27. Subway Player of the Game, Luke Leggett with 12.6 rebounds and a block shot. Just couldn't get shots to go down, right?
I'll give you a real quick scenario. It was 26-20. They were up 6. Lake was, with a minute to go in the third quarter, and we lost the ball. They came down, shot a 3 in, made it 29-20. We came up, took a quick shot. They brought it down. We fouled them at the buzzer for a 2-shot foul, and the guy made both, and now it's 31-20. In a low-scoring game, 11-point lead looked pretty big.
Right.
And we kind of just traded baskets in the fourth quarter. Neither one of us were able to get any closer or further apart.
Right.
But a learning experience for our kids. Every game out, when you're, like you said, we've got, I think it's 7 sophomores on the varsity roster.
Right.
We play 2 seniors and we play 2 juniors. The rest of the way is sophomores. So they're growing up, and sometimes the physicality gets to them, and that's what happened, I think, with Lake. Lake was very physical, and we had to be stronger with what we got.
In playing a tough schedule early on, something that you always used to do, it makes you stronger as the season goes on. You get those bumps and bruises, you learn those lessons, and then when tournament time comes around in February, late February, early March, you're ready for it and you're prepared, right?
Yeah, we're hoping.
Yep.
We're hoping. It's all new experience last year when we were in Division III,
right,
instead of Division I.
Right. Where let's be honest, Coach, you probably should have won a couple state championships if they would have done that when they should have a long time ago, right?
Well, we like to think that.
Yeah.
We like to think we would have been in the regionals.
Right, absolutely. And then when you go over and look at Ashland last Friday, they defeated Worcester 63-50. Paxton Ettinger had 27 points. Garrett Davis and Gabe Baith 15 points apiece. And then last Saturday they lost to Clyde 79-75. Paxton Ettinger 22 points. Reed Emmons 16 points. So that's going to wrap up our little talk between Coach and myself. When we come back, it'll be time for the Wendy's starting lineups right after this with the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Hey, wake up. New drinks just dropped at Wendy's. Cold foam, cold brew coffee, and sparkling energy. Both the caramel and the chocolate cold foam are just, so good. And the pineapple citrus and cherry limeade sparkling energy each have 80 to 120 milligrams of added caffeine. So whether you need a treat first thing or to just stop yawning already, mornings hit different. To pick up a new pick-me-up, gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Being involved in a fender bender or major collision can be a stressful experience. Let the professionals at Q Refinishing Company in Dover help you get back on the road as quickly as possible. Our friendly staff will assist you throughout the process from writing the initial estimate on your vehicle to picking it up when repairs are finished. Q Refinishing has years of experience working with all major insurance companies, and our talented staff will make sure your repairs are performed correctly with a perfect paint match. Been in an accident? Call Q Refinishing.
Welcome back to BVK Court. Chris Kale, Bob Von Kennel here with you. It is now time for the starting lineups brought to you by your local Wendy's. Coach, we'll start off with the Ashland Arrows. Gabe Baith wears number 3. He's a 5'8 senior, averages 15 points a game for Jason Hess and the Ashland Arrows. Number 4 is Reed Emmons, a 6'3 senior, averages 9 points a game. Garrett Davis is a 6'1 junior, averages 14 points a game and wears number 10. Number 24, Paxton Ettinger. He is a 6' senior, averages 23 points a game. And their final starter, number 11, Ty Bates. He is a 6'2 senior. The Wendy's starting lineups for the Dover Tornadoes, Coach.
Okay, starting off here, sophomore, number 15, averaging 3 points per game, Gavin Van Horn, the sophomore. Other sophomore starter, number 2, 6'2", Dieter Weber, coming into the game averaging 13 points a game and the team's leading rebounder. Following him, senior number 24, Cam Nauer, the definitive post player, is a great defender, and he leads the team in assists, and perfect at the free throw line. Lastly, the last two, number 3, junior Luke Leggett. He comes into the game averaging just under 10 points at 9 points a game. Luke is a shooting guard there. And then number 5, the team leader in scoring at this time at 18.7 a game, Rob Koppel, the senior, number 5. Those are your Tornado starters.
All right, that concludes the Wendy's starting lineups. Stop at any of your local Wendy's following the game. Wendy's, where their recipe is quality. Chris Kale, Bob Von Kennel here with you from Dover High School, and just getting ready for the national anthem in a few minutes. The Ashland Arrows wearing the black uniforms. They've got the orange trim and white numerals with arrows across the chest. The Dover Tornadoes in the all whites. They will have the crimson numbers, of course, trimmed all in gray. And we will have a run and gun game tonight, of course, like we talked about earlier in our keys to the game, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. This Ashland Arrows team wants to shoot the 3. The Dover Tornadoes going to have to defend the perimeter. They're going to have to rebound well and take good shots, right? Take your time, get good shots, and make the shots count, Coach.
You're watching them warm up. They got a lot of firepower.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody take a 2-point shot yet, Coach. They are definitely shooting it from the perimeter. And again, the Ashland Arrows head coached by Jason Hess and the Dover Tornadoes head coached by Matt Von Kennel. When we come back, we will have the First Federal Community Bank National Anthem and the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling tip-off between the Arrows and the Tornadoes right after this timeout.
Hey, wake up. New drinks just dropped at Wendy's. Cold foam, cold brew coffee, and sparkling energy. Both the caramel and the chocolate cold foam are just, so good. And the pineapple citrus and cherry limeade sparkling energy each have 80 to 120 milligrams of added caffeine. So whether you need a treat first thing or to just stop yawning already, mornings hit different. To pick up a new pick-me-up, gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Being involved in a fender bender or major collision can be a stressful experience. Let the professionals at WJER Refinishing Company in Dover help you get back on the road as quickly as possible. Our friendly staff will assist you throughout the process from writing the initial estimate on your vehicle to picking it up when repairs are finished. WJER Refinishing has years of experience working with all major insurance companies, and our talented staff will make sure your repairs are performed correctly with a perfect paint match. Been in an accident? Call WJER Refinishing.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Dover High School. Chris Kale, Bob Von Kennel with you. Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports. And we are just about a minute away from our First Federal Community Bank National Anthem. Begin your financial future with First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Member FDIC. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. We obviously would not be here without all of our great partners. As we get ready to go here from BBK Court on the campus of Dover High School, the Ashland Arrows, head coached by Jason Hess. Dover Crimson Tornadoes, head coached by Matt Von Kennel, will stand by and honor America.
How are we doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Dover High School. At this time, we ask those able to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats and join us as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Here tonight to sing our national anthem, members of the Dover High School Choir.
When we come back here with Claxon Communications WJER and Big Z Sports. We'll have our Dover Philly Heating and Cooling tip-off between Ashland and Dover right after this.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
At Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover, they know the best advertising is a satisfied customer. That's why they guarantee customer satisfaction with every job. Check out DoverPhillyHVAC.com to read real reviews from real customers who were really satisfied.
This is Jim Moser. As the only designated trained comfort specialist in Tuscarawas County, my team and I will provide honest and knowledgeable service to keep your family comfortable year-round.
If you need service or a new system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540, NMLS ID 62411, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Dover High School. Chris Kale, Hall of Fame head coach Bob Von Kennel, and Claxon Communications, Big Z Sports here with you. We are just about ready to go for tonight's matchup between Ashland and Dover. Again, Ashland going to be in those black uniforms, white numerals trimmed in orange, the orange shoes, and the Dover Crimson Tornadoes in all white with the crimson numerals, Dover across the chest, trimmed in gray. Just about ready for tonight's tip-off, brought to you by Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover. Dover, New Philadelphia Heating and Cooling offers 24/7 emergency service, so call them when you need them at 330-343-5511. The Ashland Arrows will be moving from left to right, the Tornadoes from right to left. Again, your starters, Baith, Emmons, Davis, Ediger, and Bates for the Arrows. Weber, Leggett, Koppel, Van Horn, and Nauer for the Crimson Tornadoes. Dieter Weber and Reed Emmons going to be at the English D center court. Ball is up, and we are underway from Dover High School. Ashland going to have the basketball, and Ediger will have it taken away. First turnover of the basketball game for Ashland. And Coach, that didn't take very long.
No. Leggett got a hand on it. Van Horn got a hand on it, and Leggett recovered it.
Here is Koppel. He'll drive into the lane. He'll give it off, and Leggett's shot up no good. He gets his own rebound, and they'll swing it around the perimeter. Koppel with it. He'll drive baseline, gets it to Nauer. Back out to Luke Leggett. Leggett will reset on the left wing. Man-to-man defense out of Ashland. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Dieter Weber has it right in front of the Ashland bench. Now Koppel. Koppel's shot from the foul line is up and no good, and rebounded by Ediger. He'll bring it across the timeline with the left hand. He'll go left wing right in front of the Dover bench, and he'll hand it off to Emmons. With it is Baith. Man-to-man defense out of Van Horn. Again, Ashland with the basketball on the right wing. Technically their first offensive possession. They turned it over. Then the first couple seconds, Baith a deep three-point shot. Good box out by Leggett. And he's got the rebound, and there's your three-point shot.
He's already got 2 rebounds, Leggett.
Absolutely.
He crashes the boards hard for a little guy.
Absolutely, and he gets the alley-oop pass off the window and scores. Robbie Koppel gets the nice dime from Leggett. He throws it from the left wing all the way down to the right baseline, and the up and under is good. Rebound on the offensive end for Ashland. Three-point shot is nailed by Emmons. Reed Emmons puts Ashland up 3-2, 6:20 to play first quarter.
Second shots. They get an offensive board, and that will usually cost you.
Dover has it across the timeline. Leggett with it left wing. He'll kick it to Van Horn. Back to Leggett. Robbie Koppel with it right in front of the Ashland bench. He'll cross over into the lane, off the window, and scores. Robbie Koppel with a nice drive to the basket for the Crimson Tornadoes, and they lead 4-3 with 5:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Coach, that was a nice drive to the basket.
Real good, real quick hesitation move that got him all the way to the hoop.
And almost a turnover by Ashland on the baseline. Three-point shot up, no good. A nice box out by Nauer, and he's going to have the rebound for the Crimson Tornadoes, and they're back on the offensive end, leading 4-3. 5:33 to play in the opening frame here, as Leggett has it in front of the scorer's table, gives off to Nauer, now off to Dieter Weber. Left wing to Van Horn. He's going to swing it around the perimeter, and three-point shot by Leggett is buried. Luke Leggett for three on the right wing.
And a nice pass from Van Horn, the extra pass to lead to the open shot.
7-3, Tornadoes in front. Ashland back on the offensive end. Ediger has it, top of the circle. Gets a screen on Nauer. Emmons has it. He'll swing it around. This is Davis. Davis, right wing for Ashland. Again, moving from left to right. Ediger thought about the three. He'll drive to the basket and travel. Second turnover for the Ashland Arrows. As Edinger had the right move, Coach. Looked like his feet were not going as fast as his mind was there.
Yeah, he was quick, and lost it on the spin a little bit. And they're coming out of 2-2-1 press here after the turnover.
Yeah, they're going to pick that up, and Dover does break the press. Weber has it, and he'll get it to Leggett, and they'll reset back to Koppel. So Robbie Koppel right on the English D will dribble with the right hand towards the Ashland bench. Leggett has it. Van Horn now left wing. Still man-to-man once they broke that press. Ashland dropped back into the man.
Dover showing some patience here. It's important.
Absolutely. Definitely being patient. About halfway through quarter number one. 7-3, Dover leads. Nauer is going to hand it off to Koppel. Koppel thought about the three-pointer. Now he's going to drive again. Drive left side of the lane. Shot is up and no good, but he's going to have a foul. I think they're going to call that on the floor, Coach.
It looks close.
Number 4, Reed Emmons, his first personal foul.
So Reed Emmons, the 6'3 senior.
So not a shot attempt there.
So they did call it on the floor. So first team foul and first foul for Emmons.
Dover with a stack at the foul line.
So Koppel will get it into Weber. Weber has it on the right wing, being double teamed. He'll hand it off to Leggett. Tornadoes will reset. Leggett goes high post. A feed to Van Horn. Van Horn couldn't break the defense there. Koppel with it. He'll get into the lane. Shot up off the window and scores. Good drive by Robbie Koppel. I almost thought he was a little bit out of control, Coach, and he proved me wrong. He was under control and laid it off the window.
He has excellent body balance there. We're going to get a little too tight a defense by Dieter Weber.
So Dieter will pick up the first Crimson Tornado foul with 3:29 to play. First quarter, Tornadoes lead 9-3 over Ashland. Ashland's basketball, they'll inbound underneath their own basket from the R and Dover on the baseline. Ediger has it. He'll give it out to Baith. Baith with it being guarded tightly by Leggett. Ty Bates with it, gives back off to Baith. Baith tries to drive on the left wing. Couldn't get it, and he had it taken away. Good defense again by Robbie Koppel.
Just on the end line here.
Yep.
We're coming with Dante Clark in the game and Brandon Biggs for the Arrows. Ashland will have it out underneath again. A set up in a diamond set. Pick the picker play. They toss it out front.
So Baith has it. He'll go into the corner.
Another
Davis.
deflection by the Tornadoes.
Tornadoes playing really good defense right now.
Ashland will keep the ball.
3:07 to play. Arrows will inbound. Garrett Davis from the R on the baseline once again.
Another good switch.
And a really good tip there, and it's going to be another turnover. Ashland.
I think you got to give Koppel that steal.
Yeah, I'm with you. Koppel gets the steal, and he's going to bring it across the timeline in front of the scorer's table.
Van Horn recovered it.
So Leggett with it right on the English D, dribbling with the right hand, called for the pick, then called it off.
Luke could really get banged by that big kid.
You ain't kidding. That's a little, he's at a little size disadvantage, Coach. Driving the basketball is Weber, and he lost it on the baseline. That's going to go out of bounds. First turnover for the Tornadoes.
Turnover, trying to control themselves, and Dieter got about one dribble too deep, and nobody to throw it to.
2:35 to play, first quarter, 9-3. Crimson Tornadoes in front. Baith will bring it across the timeline just under us on the near side, and Ediger is going to bounce it off of Van Horn and out of bounds.
Van Horn's going to get to know Ediger real well, I think, tonight.
I think so too, Coach. Inbounding it just below us is Garrett Davis. He gets it into Edinger. Being guarded closely by Van Horn. Emmons has the basketball now. On the right wing is Baith. Baith tries to get a drive. Shut off at the baseline. Three-point shot. Skip pass. No good. Ediger, a nice offensive board for the Arrows and the stick back. And it's 9-5 and just losing a little bit of that containment underneath, Coach.
Dieter didn't seal him. He had a piece of him, but not enough.
Back into that three-quarter court press was the Arrows, but the Tornadoes break it, and it's 1:53 to play here in the opening quarter. Leggett with it left wing.
I think the Arrows hope to press to speed up the Tornadoes a little bit.
It's not working so far, Coach. The Tornadoes being really patient.
They've been able to break it, and another costly turnover going to no man's land.
Just as we said that, turning it over was Leggett, and the Arrows back with the basketball, 1:30 to play. 9-5, Tornadoes in front. Ediger with the basketball, dribbling with the right hand. He'll hand off to Reed Emmons, who will head back between the circles. Garrett Davis with it now for the Arrows, just trying to set something up on the perimeter. Edinger thought about the three-point shot. He'll go right wing to Emmons. Emmons will fly it over to Kingston Jenkins, who was in. He tried the three-point shot and it was no good, rebounded by Dieter Weber. So Weber got the rebound. It's in Leggett's hands, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Picked up quickly by Gabe Baith.
Dover adjusting their offense a little bit. With substitutions, they've had guys in some different positions.
Clark with it on the left wing. He'll skip it over to Van Horn, now to Koppel. Koppel on the Tornado right in front of the Ashland bench, gives back off to Van Horn.
I think Dover would want to play for the last one now that they've got the clock down to 30 seconds.
I agree with you, Coach. 28 seconds,
we'll
27.
See what happens.
They've got the 4-point lead.
They don't want to put it down in the corner.
Dieter has it out top. Under 20 seconds to play. Van Horn with it. Still keeping control of the basketball and almost turning it over. And did he get a timeout before he went out of bounds? Nope, he didn't. Turnover. So third turnover for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes with 9.8 left. Just couldn't quite keep those toes in bounds.
That was Van Horn with the errant pass.
So getting ready to inbound right in front of the Dover student section. And here comes Ediger. Across the Dover D.
He's going to get a big screen.
7 seconds. 4, 3. Really good defense. Ediger, three-point shot, air ball. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes 9, the Ashland Arrows 5 after the first 8 minutes. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Hungry for something fresh? Your local Subway restaurants are serving up exactly what you crave. Made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, and salads piled high with your favorite fresh ingredients. Whether you're fueling up for the big game or grabbing dinner on the go, Subway has the flavor you love and the choices you want. So stop in today and taste the difference at Subway. Subway, eat fresh. Proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Chris Gale, Hall of Fame head coach Bob Von Kennel back here with you from Dover High School. The Crimson Tornadoes lead 9-5. And Coach, what did you like about the first quarter out of the Tornadoes?
I thought they moved the ball and reversed it really well. They took good long possessions, found an open shot at the end of the possession. Then Robbie was able to break through the defense for a couple drives. The turnovers at the end of the quarter were kind of costly. They didn't really get a shot after holding the ball almost all the last minute.
So Tornadoes will start quarter number 2 with the basketball. And Koppel has it between the circles. Koppel will dribble to his right and turn it over. 4th Crimson Tornado turnover as he couldn't get it to Statler. And the arrows back on the offensive end. Shot up by Davis is no good, but rebounded by Briggs underneath. He couldn't get the stick back. And the rebound by Dieter Weber. And the Tornadoes back on the offense, leading 9-5, 7:26 to play before halftime. Back into that man-to-man is Ashland. Nauer has it underneath. Good pass, but he couldn't get up off the floor, and I think we're going to have a foul underneath, Coach.
Again, no shot.
Yep. So trying to see who fouls on number
24.
24, Paxton Ediger, his first, and team's first here in quarter number 2. So Clark will get it into Weber, and Weber has it the top of the key, being guarded closely by Edinger.
Weber, 13 points per game, hasn't taken a shot yet in the game. They've kept him pretty bottled up.
And Ediger's been pretty bottled up as well, Coach. When you look at him averaging 23 a game right now, and really nice backdoor cut. Robbie Koppel on the backdoor cut.
From Cam Nauer.
Yeah, Nauer, a beautiful assist, and here comes Ediger on the other end. He's going to have contact as he lays it off the window and scores. So Ediger gets in the scoring column. He's got 4 now for the Ashland Arrows, and it's 11-7. 2 quick baskets. Koppel has it out at the top of the key. He's going to drive into the lane. Shot up off the window, no good. He got it up, crossed the lane, and got it up with the right hand and drew the foul. And now I think we're going to have our first foul shot, Coach.
Koppel shooting 4 for 5 in the game so far.
He will head to the free throw line with 6:31 to play in the first half, 11-7. Tornadoes in front. First shot is up and good. So first free throws of the evening for either team.
Koppel comes in shooting 87% from the line on 20 of 23 attempts.
Very good free throw shooter. Koppel has the second foul shot in his hand. It's up and it's good. So 2 for 2 for the Crimson Tornadoes from the foul line. And the Ashland Arrows will bring it across the timeline on the far side. Ediger has it. Ediger drives baseline, has it tipped out of bounds.
Another Dover deflection.
Yep.
Out of bounds. Rob Koppel's had his hands on a couple of those.
You preached that, didn't you? You got to get those hands up. You got to deflect those passes into those passing lanes. You want to have something there, right? A foot, a hand, anything.
Absolutely. Especially with three-point shooters.
So Baith has it between the circles, gives it a little give and go back to Edinger, and the rebound by Dieter Weber. Weber, a nice strong rebound there, and Koppel will bring it across the timeline just under us. Crossover move just into the lane, and then decided to retreat back to Clark. Weber has it, far side of the court. Nice backdoor cut down the lane, and Koppel couldn't get it to go. Good pass from Dieter Weber to Koppel, and he just couldn't get it to go. Edinger with it. He'll have the spin move, and they're going to call a late foul, Coach. Thought he picked his pocket there. Thought he picked the pocket. Did Cam Nauer, but he's going to pick up the foul. Actually, they called it on Clark.
He don't have 3 fouls.
No, he don't have 3 fouls. There we go. That's better. I was going to say, wait a second, Coach.
Where have I been?
No, we lost that one, didn't we? So Ty Bates has it for Ashland. He's going to get it on the right wing to Emmons. Emmons dribbling with it, man-to-man defense out of the Tornadoes. Off to Bates. Bates still on that right wing towards the corner. Being guarded by Dieter Weber. Now a dribble towards the foul line. He'll kick it left wing to Emmons. Emmons a drive off the window and scores.
Nice body control by Emmons. Really nice move. Big boy, 6'3", and
4-point lead for the Crimson Tornadoes. Again, picking up at half court is the Ashland defense. Leggett with it between the circles. Koppel on the right wing. Koppel, a little jab step, ball fake, and goes to Dieter Weber in the corner. Tornadoes will reset, and I think we've got a timeout. 5:01 to play, 13-9, Tornadoes in front. Back after this with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back to Dover High School, BBK Court. Chris Kale and the Hall of Fame coach Bob Von Kennel with you on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications with the sports voice of the Valley, WJER. And the Tornadoes lead 13-9, coach. And it's kind of been a back and forth second quarter so far through the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, Rob has been able to break down his man. We just got to make sure he does that after a reversal and the defense has shifted. If he does it straight off, right down, bringing the ball to the floor, they're all in defensive help positions. So sometimes a reversal is needed before you penetrate.
As Koppel has it, he crosses the timelines. Tornadoes with the basketball. They did call the timeout. Head coach Matt Von Kennel did. Leggett has it on the left wing. He'll dribble into the foul line. Dieter Weber for three. Off the rim, no good. But an offensive rebound by Van Horn. Van Horn with the offensive board, and he'll kick it back out. Koppel with it. 4:35 to play. Tornadoes by 4. In a good basketball game here from Dover High School on a Friday night. Dieter Weber with it. A nice pass to Nauer. Nauer in the corner. 3-point shot. Koppel, it rattled home, did everything but drop, coach. And now we've got a foul on the Tornadoes after the shot. Dieter will pick up his second team foul.
So got to be careful now, and he's our biggest player, so.
Yeah, can't get in foul trouble, the 6'1 sophomore. Approaching the halfway mark of quarter number 2. Baith brings it across the timeline for Ashland. Again in those black uniforms, white numerals trimmed in orange. Here's Ediger off the window, and a nice rebound by Nauer.
He wants to go to the basket.
Yes, he does, which is surprising. He's a three-point shooter.
He'll take what they give him.
Yes, sir. Koppel will bring it across the timeline, 13-9, under 4 to play in the first half. Koppel, a nice pass to Nauer, and he couldn't handle it. 5th Tornado turnover. The idea was right, Coach?
I'd have to go with Robbie for that turnover.
Okay.
A one-handed pass I never liked, and they got away from him again.
Right. It was the right idea, just didn't execute. So Ashland will bring it across.
Another empty possession, though.
Yes. Baith will bring it across. Leggett guarding him at the center of the court. He'll hand off to Ediger. Ediger is going to pull it for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good, and a nice rebound by Van Horn. Tornadoes back with the basketball. 4-point lead, 3:28 to play in the first half. Koppel will bring it across, hand it off to Van Horn. Van Horn to his right, over close to the Ashland bench. To Clark in the corner. Clark will dribble out of trouble. Tornadoes with the basketball. Now Leggett has it left wing. Back over to Van Horn.
I'd like to see Clark attack the basket. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, there's a shot by Koppel. Up no good. Rebounded by Baith. And quickly the other way is Ashland. Davis with it. Davis shot up no good. Van Horn with the rebound.
Van Horn doing a good job on the boards.
Yes, he is. Mr. Windex tonight. Cleaning that glass.
He's a hustler.
Yes, he is. Everybody on the Tornadoes team so far tonight is hustling. Koppel with the basketball on the right wing, shouting out directions. 2:35 to play in the first half.
Dover might open it up and go with no post player here. Spread them out and some dribble penetration.
See if you can get a backdoor cut too, right, Coach?
Find somebody sliding back door.
3-point shot, Koppel got it. Robbie Koppel for 3.
Assist Leggett.
The nice pass from Leggett, approaching the 2-minute mark. 16-9, Tornadoes in front. Ediger in the corner. He'll dribble into the lane, spin around shot, rattles home.
Can't get going to the middle.
Yeah.
He has been, his three-point shot isn't falling, and he's taken it to the basket the last several times.
I want to see his birth certificate, Coach. He's got more facial hair than I do. Into the lane is Koppel. Van Horn for three. Got it. 2. Oh, they did call it 2. Just on the line, Gavin Van Horn rattles one home. 18-11, 1:39 to play. Ashland starting to pick up the pace. Baith with it on the far side, and a ticky-tack foul on the Tornadoes. I think it's on Van Horn.
Those are the kind of fouls that you wish the referee would take the whistle out and say, "Hey, hands off."
Right.
Too much hands.
Right.
You don't. If you do some preventing work, it helps us go a long way.
I agree. And then later on, if he does that, then you can call the foul because you already warned him, right?
Right.
18-11. Arrows will inbound the basketball. Bates with it. He'll get it in. Three-point shot on the way. Missed badly. Over there was, I believe, Bates missed that one. Yeah.
And Statler with the rebound.
Statler picks up the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
That's a third team foul.
And that's 3 on Bates. So Bates has 3 fouls. That's the third team foul for Ashland. Actually, no, they changed it again. That 11 keeps coming up with threes, Coach.
Don't look early.
And yes, I agree. So Bates' first foul, team's third. Into the lane is Koppel. He kicks it in the corner. Three-point shot, no good. Van Horn fighting for the offensive board.
Oh.
And they call jump ball. And it's going to head over to Ashland. And head coach Matt Monkennel can only wave his arms in disgust and walk towards the end of the bench. I've seen that move a time or two in the last 30 years.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick whistle.
Yes, I agree. Baith with it. Top of the circle, being guarded by Leggett. Almost picked his pocket. He drives into the foul line, hands it off to Ettinger. Ettinger, spin move off the window, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark's going to hand it off to Leggett. Tornadoes will bring it across the timeline under a minute to play with a 7-point lead. Leggett into the lane. He said, why not? If you're going to give me the lane, I'll take it. And he gets fouled. So Leggett going to head to the charity stripe. I thought they were going to pull it back and wait, but when you give the lane, Coach, why not take it, right?
It's a tough one. You just want to come away with points here.
Right. So if he makes both, then you're not mad. It was a good play. Now we just got to settle down and play 52 seconds worth of defense. So Leggett at the line, the 5'10 junior.
Ashland's been pretty cold shooting the ball, but credit that to some good Dover defense.
Yes.
And there's the miss we didn't need.
Leggett missed the front end here of the 2-shot foul. Leggett has the basketball in his hand, takes one dribble, fires it up, and front of the rim and goes through. So he splits the pair. Tornadoes are 3 for 4 from the foul line. 48 seconds to play. They lead 19-11. Here's Ettinger in the high post. He gives off and almost taken away. It should be going Dover basketball, and it is. Good call down there on the baseline official. Ball kind of bounced around a little bit, but it definitely went off a player wearing black.
Right. It headed that direction.
Yes, sir. Fourth Ashland turnover.
Jaron Statler out of the ball game. He gave us some good minutes there.
Yes, he did.
Some aggressive defense. Had an open look at a 3. Good to see him not afraid to take that shot.
Absolutely. The 6-foot junior doing a nice job for the Tornadoes in white tonight. 37 seconds. Koppel will cross the timeline. Tornadoes with the basketball and the 8-point lead as we get under 30 seconds, and the ball's tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Baith, and maybe a little bit of a lazy pass out of Van Horn there.
It's got to look.
Yep.
Got to look longer.
So Leggett will inbound right
now. Got to move.
Leggett will inbound into the backcourt to Koppel. He'll retrieve it. Head across the timeline on the far side near the scorer's table. Koppel with it, 22 seconds and 20.
Get out of the corner. Get off the baseline.
And fouled. So he picks up the foul.
And he'll shoot.
Yep.
That was the 5th one of the quarter.
15 fouls, so the rest of the way the Tornadoes will shoot in quarter number 2.
And Ashland appears to have everybody with 1 foul.
Yeah, there you go. And you said Koppel, 87% free throw shooter?
Yes, coming into tonight.
He knocks the first one in.
At Green, he was 14 for 14. Wow. Lexington, he was 14 for 14. But what do I know? I can't remember one game.
No, hey, I'm with you. So second shot for Koppel is on the way. Rattles around, no good. So Koppel splits the pair. 4 for 6 for the Tornadoes, 13 seconds.
As soon as we started talking about him
making
we
can't do that. We put the kibosh on him, Coach.
Always.
8 seconds, Tornadoes by 9. Into the lane is Bates, shot up, nothing but net. As that's going to do it for the end of the first half. 20-13. Dover Tornadoes lead. And Coach, pretty good first half. If you're head coach Matt Bonkennel, you're going into halftime. You've got to be pleased with a 7-point lead against a good shooting team.
Right. It's probably the biggest disappointment he has is 6 turnovers in the first half.
Right. Yep. I agree. All right, when we come back, we will get to our Mac and Turf Realty halftime show. We'll have our Kemp Insurance Stat Report right after this with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to Mac and Turf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at macandturfrealty.net. Make the call to Mac and Turf Realty.
Running a business is challenging, but managing your finances shouldn't be. This is Carrie Miller, Cash Management Officer at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that time is money, which is why we offer a suite of cash management solutions designed to streamline your operations. From online banking to merchant services, we have the tools you need to keep your business moving forward. Visit our website at csb1.com or call 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, your partner in success, member FDIC.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Dover High School, where the Crimson Tornadoes lead 20-13. And the halftime show brought to you by Mac and Turf Realty. Proud to have served the area for over 30 years. When buying or selling, make the call to Mac and Turf Realty and make sure you get to the Christmas in the Park. Mac and Turf Realty Christmas in the Park coming up on Sunday from, I believe, 4 to 8. So make sure you get over to Tuscarora Park, and they got so many activities over there. They're going to have face painting, balloons, a carriage ride through Storybook Lane. They'll have hot chocolate and cookies available. It's just such a great time that Mac and Turf Realty comes back, and they continuously do this year after year. So make sure you head over to Tuscarora Park. Christmas in the Park, brought to you by Mac and Turf Realty on Sunday. And time to get to our Kemp Insurance Stat Report. Your local hometown agents for more than 35 years. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes with 6 first-half turnovers. The Ashland Arrows with 4. And then from the free throw line, Ashland did not put up a foul shot. And the Dover Tornadoes were 4 for 6 at 67%. And, Coach, you've got some of the individual stuff.
Yeah, in the first half, well, altogether, in the first half, the Tornadoes were 5 of 8 from 2. 2 of 5 from 3 for 7 of 13, or 54% from the floor in the first half. They'll take that every night out.
Absolutely.
And like you said, 4 of 6 from the line. Rob Koppel has been the man to go to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 14 points for Koppel in the first half. 2 for Van Horn, and Leggett with 4, so that rounds out the 20 points.
Sir.
Rebounding-wise, the Tornadoes have come up with 14 rebounds. Leading the way there is Gavin Van Horn and Dieter Weber with 3 each. Assists led there by Leggett with 2. And turnovers, like we said, with 6, a bugaboo for the Tornadoes. They seem to get them right in a row, too, which makes it even more glaring.
Yeah.
To win, they got to take care of the ball, penetrate when it's there, and knock down shots. Got to keep knocking down shots. That's a good shooting first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously you don't want to get Ettinger going, right? You got to contain him. If he wants to take those twos in the lane on a spin move, it's better than him starting to get hot from three-point range.
We got to collapse on him. He doesn't look like he's going to pass it out.
Right.
He's going to try and score it if he drives it in the lane.
Absolutely. So
and the end of the half there, Baith got loose for a layup, and you don't want him to get going either.
Right, exactly. I mean, when you look at their scores, Baith averages 15, Davis averages 14, Emmons 9, and Ettinger 23, and they're only putting up 13 in the first half. I think you'll take that if you're Matthew right now.
Good defense, and just think they got a bucket at the buzzer. It would have been 20-11.
Yeah. Talk to me about what you think Coach is in there telling them right now and what they need to do.
I think he's going to emphasize to take care of the ball and keep talking defensively. You got to call switches. If you're going to switch with somebody, they have to call it out, and they have to have that attitude that everybody needs to defensive rebound.
Yep.
Offensive rebound-wise, we probably want to drop a point guard, but we can't let them get into a transition game.
Yep.
If they score something quick, you want to take your time the next time down the floor.
Absolutely.
We always had a rule if a team scored two buckets in a row, the next time down the floor, everybody had to touch the ball first before anybody shot it.
There you go.
As kind of just control the momentum without using a timeout.
Right, and settling yourselves down, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
We've got a group of young men that are really excitable. They're easy to get excited, and the thought process becomes so important in the game of basketball. And if you slow the game down in your mind, it goes a long way.
Absolutely. Great job, Coach. Appreciate the Kemp Insurance Stat Report. Again, your local hometown agents for more than 35 years. That's going to do it for our McInturf Realty halftime show. Proud to have served the area for over 30 years when buying or selling. Make the call to McInturf Realty and make sure you get to the Christmas in the Park, brought to you by McInturf Realty, coming up on Sunday at Tuscarora Park. When we come back to Dover High School, we will start the second half with the Tornadoes leading 20-13 with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
To be a success in basketball, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. And the same is true when it comes to insurance. Your local insurance agents, Nathan and Don Kemp, and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years. East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
At Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover, they know the best advertising is a satisfied customer. That's why they guarantee customer satisfaction with every job. Check out DoverPhillyHVAC.com to read real reviews from real customers who were really satisfied.
This is Jim Moser. As the only designated trained comfort specialist in Tuscarawas County, my team and I will provide honest and knowledgeable service to keep your family comfortable year-round.
If you need service or a new system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Chris Kale, Hall of Fame head coach Bob Von Kennel back with you from Dover High School. The Crimson Tornadoes lead 20-13 as we get ready for second half of basketball action. And it was a good first half for the Crimson Tornadoes. I think if you're wearing white right now, you like where you're at, but we got to finish games, right? That's what it boils down to, is learning how to finish games, and a lot of these sophomores and juniors still need to learn that.
Yeah, and it's a growing process.
Yep.
It takes the actual game to gain that.
Yep, absolutely. As right now, Dieter Weber, Luke Leggett, Robbie Koppel, Gavin Van Horn, Cam Nauer, your starting five for the Crimson Tornadoes. They should be the first 5 on the floor. And then for the Ashland Arrows, Gabe Baith wearing number 3, Reed Emmons number 4, Garrett Davis number 10, Paxton Ettinger number 24, and Ty Bates wearing number 11. Again, Ashland in the black with orange trim, orange shoes, white numerals trimmed in orange. They'll be moving from right to left now. And the Crimson Tornadoes wearing the all whites, crimson numerals trimmed in gray. They'll be moving from left to right as we get ready to go. 20-13, Tornadoes in front. And Coach, we talked a little bit, there at halftime, just protect the basketball. We don't want to get turnover happy, right? Make sure that when you're on the defensive end, you sit down, you play good defense, you get a hand or a foot in a passing lane, and make sure you're collapsing on shooters, and make sure you're boxing out and getting rebounds, right?
Yeah, it's a big factor is limiting a team like this to no second shots.
Yes.
Because usually it bites you. If you give up a rebound, it seems like it ends up in the guy's hands shooting a wide open 3.
Yep.
Every time you should have got the rebound.
Yeah, and it's usually off of a long rebound, too, because it was on a previous three-point shot that they missed. So both teams coming on to the floor now, and Dieter Weber going to inbound for the Dover Tornadoes. Just below us, he'll get it into Koppel in the backcourt and picking up full court.
And it looks like a strategy is to guard a little tighter by the Arrows.
Oh, and
that guy just fouled him till they called it.
I was just going to say, Coach, what happens when you play a little tighter defense? You're probably going to pick up a foul, and Bates definitely did. The 6'2 senior picks up his second foul of the game to go along with no points.
I'd say that he's been given the assignment to guard Koppel the second half.
Yeah.
He's running through screens and trying to get everywhere he can.
Leggett gets it into Weber. Weber with it just inside the midcourt stripe, and he almost threw it away to Van Horn. Leggett has it on the left wing. He'll drive into the lane and kind of retreat to the right wing. Tight defense.
Good patience.
Van Horn with it, looking for Weber. Backdoor cut, didn't see him. Going to give him a screen. Here comes Leggett into the lane. Leggett, shot up and good. Nice floater by Luke Leggett. Leggett now with 6. And the Tornadoes lead by 9 again.
Good drive by Luke.
Really nice drive. As Ashland back with it on the offensive end. Baith with it, top of the circle. Ettinger for 3. Back of the rim, no good. And a rebound. Good box out by Dieter Weber. Weber being hounded, and I think he was poked in the eye, Coach. Could have got another foul right there on Ty Bates, but they didn't call it. And Dieter's definitely struggling at the midcourt stripe. Head coach Matt Von Kennel told the official, hey, I got a guy that was poked in the eye pretty good. They're going to sub him out.
No, they aren't.
No, they didn't. Yeah, I thought they were. So Leggett will inbound right beside his head coach. He'll get it in. Gavin Van Horn, and he gets it into Dieter Weber. Weber said, my eye's fine, Coach. Don't worry about it.
He said, they're going to call that play. If they're going to call that play, my eye's fine.
I'll stay in. Double-digit lead for the first time.
Nice pass from Van Horn.
Beautiful pass. Bates, has it on the baseline. He gets it into Ettinger. Ettinger underneath and tipping it out of bounds.
Another deflection, and Ashland seems to run the offense through the baseline.
Yeah.
And we got a hand on it again.
Yep. Really good defense out of Leggett right there, and he almost had the steal. So inbounding again, and they got it into Emmons. Emmons shot up, no good. A little wild shot, trying to go up and under.
Koppel with the rebound.
Robbie Koppel, the 5'11"
and he'll
senior.
walk it across the line.
Yep, 6:24 to play, 24-13. Tornadoes in front. Cam Nauer with it. And a baseline pass from
Leggett,
and just not a... I think he probably could have made a little bit better pass than that down to Koppel as the ball goes out of bounds.
He was bumped right when he released the ball, which caused it to change the direction a little bit there.
So Baith with it. He'll get it over, swinging around to Davis. Davis, top of the circle, dribbles to the foul line. Deep three-point shot by Baith is side of the rim and no good. And Koppel had it, and then just picking up the steps, tried to go too quick was Dieter Weber. Second turnover, 5:55 to play. 24-13, Tornadoes in front. Ashland back with the basketball. Right idea, just feet didn't go with the mind.
Pretty moving screen.
3-point shot on the way, no good, but it's going to be a long rebound by Bates. Bates gives it off to Ettinger. Ettinger, a spin move, hands it off to Bates again, and now down in the corner. Bates with it between the circles, 3-point shot, no good. Routed around, Cam Nauer with a good box out, and we're going to get a foul on Bates.
That's how you box out.
Yes, sir.
Cam with a textbook performance right there on what you draw it up to do. Got his body on the guy and didn't allow him to get it.
Now I think the 3 with the 11's right, Coach, and Bates has 3 fouls. 2 on Ashland.
And he was going to be called on to guard Koppel.
Yeah. Going to be a little harder with 3 fouls as Dieter Weber going to bring it up the near side. Weber with it at the 3-point line, dribbles between the circles, gives off to Leggett. Leggett being guarded by Bates, man-to-man. Nauer with it, left wing, makes the entry pass down to Leggett. Leggett, a lot of body contact, and they finally did call the foul. I didn't think he was going to call it, Coach.
Whoa.
He definitely got bumped.
It was definitely called late.
Yes, but nonetheless it was called. So Luke Leggett going to head to the foul line, trying to put the Tornadoes up by 13. Leggett has it, fires it up, hits the front and back of the rim, but falls through. Second shot by Leggett is up and good. 26-13, Crimson Tornadoes in front. 5:14 to play, third quarter. Bates brings it across the timeline. He's on the left wing, gives off to Ettinger. Being guarded by Dieter Weber. Ettinger right in front of the Tornado student section. Spin move into the lane, another spin move. And we got a foul. Almost thought they were going to call him for a travel there, Coach, because he kind of jumped.
The foul was called on Van Horn.
First team foul.
So first team foul for the Dover Tornadoes and the first foul for Gavin Van Horn.
Neither team has been too deep into their bench.
Yeah, not really at all. So inbounding the basketball is Kingston Jennings, one of those bench players. Just a 5'11 sophomore for head coach Jason Hess of the Arrows. Ashland with the basketball, Ettinger left wing, tries to drive against Koppel, was shut off. 3-point shot by Emmons is up, rattles around, no good. And foul on the screen, I think, Coach?
Leggett running through the screen.
Okay. So Leggett's first, team second, 4:47 to play. Tornadoes by 13. Yes,
Is that
Coach.
Leggett's second?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 8 points, 2 fouls for.
If that hoop wasn't in the way, we could see that.
I know, I agree with you. We should have probably had that, maybe had that
one raised
board
up.
put down here too. So Ashland will inbound again. Jennings, the 5'11 sophomore, gets it in right beside his coach. Gets it into Gabe Bates, the 5'8 senior. Bates going to try and drive the right side of the lane, and he was fouled. And I think we're going to have the first free throw attempts by Ashland here tonight. And Coach, it's been a while since I've seen a team go all the way into the midway point of the third quarter.
Foul was on Van Horn. That's his second. They can ill afford him to get in foul trouble. He's been a great defender all night.
And Bates misses the first one. So Bates, second shot from the free throw line, rattles around, no good. A good rebound by Weber, and he tipped it to Nauer. Nauer almost turned it over. And 0 for 2 from the line, so Ashland does not get to the free throw line until midway through the third quarter. Here is Van Horn, gets it out to Koppel. Koppel drives the lane off the window and scores. Robbie Koppel, beautiful drive to the basket. Tornadoes up 28-13.
And that was Rob's first shot of the second half.
Really nice drive, 3-point shot. Bates got it right in front of the Ashland
Here
bench.
comes pressure by Ashland a little bit harder now.
Yeah, Bates nailed that one, and
It's going to be
called
harder.
it. You called it. Hess said, hey, up. So
They want to up the tempo any way they can now.
Leggett with it, gets it into Nauer. Nauer shot up, no good. It was blocked. Van Horn's got it, gives it off to Leggett. Leggett spin move, shot up, no good. And Nauer going to have the foul underneath, or did they call it on the Arrows?
I think it's on the Arrows.
No, it was on Cam Nauer.
On Nauer. Who shot the first one there?
Yeah, you got me on that
Leggett
one.
got the rebound.
Leggett got the rebound. And shot.
Nauer.
What was Nauer? It was Nauer. Yes, it was. Nauer had it. The shot was blocked.
His first attempt.
So Nauer got it underneath. He hesitated, did the ball fake. When he went up with it, he had it blocked. It got batted right into Leggett's hands. Leggett couldn't make the turnaround jumper.
Ayers kind of got it back under 10.
Yeah, 28-16, 3:41 to play, third quarter. Baith has it between the circles. Dribbling with the right hand, gets a screen. He'll go in the corner to Ettinger. Ettinger kicks it over to Davis. Davis, three-point shot, and he got it.
They're heating up. It's getting into their kind of game.
Garrett Davis, the 6'1 junior, averages 14 points a game. Splashed that one, and it's 28-19 with 3 minutes to play. Leggett's going to be fouled, and that's going to be Davis.
And that's 4 on the Arrows this quarter.
And Davis's second foul.
Either team, the next foul's shooting.
Yep. And still got 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. So definitely officials calling it a little tighter and teams playing a little more physical. Dieter Weber with it between the circles. Going to try and drive against the Ashland defense.
He gets
spin
it
move.
a little high.
Yep. Gives it off to Clark. Clark hands off to Van Horn. Van Horn has a wide open lane, and the shot goes up, but he didn't have the ball.
It might
because
be on the floor. Maybe this one's a shooting one.
It might be, and it looks like it's going to be. So Gavin Van Horn going to go to the line. He drove the left side of the lane.
Either way, he was shooting.
Yep, absolutely. I agree. And he went up, didn't have the ball. It's because the Ashland player ripped it out of his hand.
That was
literally
their 5th foul of the quarter. So.
Yep. Oh, that's a good point. Yep. So Van Horn with it at the free throw line. First shot is up, back of the rim, rattles around and goes through.
We'll take it.
Yep. Dover 3 for 3 from the foul line, 29-19. Tornadoes in front, 2:56 to play. Trying to make it 11 is Van Horn, and does not. So first miss in the second half for the Tornadoes. Ashland pushes the other way. Ettinger, three-point shot, got it. Ettinger got it to go. Timeout on the floor.
Well, they knocked the ball out when it came through the net.
So delay a game warning on Ashland. I thought we had a timeout, Coach. Good call.
We get 1 point down there on the free throws, and they come down and get 3. So it goes from 9 to 7.
So Dieter Weber going to get it into Leggett. A baseball pass. Your quarterback finds Leggett there with a good pass. And Leggett was fouled, and he's going to go back to the line. 2:45 to play, 29-22. I guess that's why you have your quarterback take the ball out of bounds, right, Coach?
Yeah. That was a good breakaway play.
Yep, really nice.
Brought everybody up to the backcourt and then sent one guy deep.
Yep. Yep, good play there out of the Tornado coaching staff as Leggett makes the first. 4 for 5 here in the second half for Tornadoes. 2:45 to play. Back up 8. Tornadoes in white. Crimson numerals.
He's made 3 this half. Leggett.
Just missed that one off the front.
So again, we come down and get a point.
Yeah.
And they're bombing in threes.
Right. Hopefully there's no three-point shot here. And we got a foul on the screen. It's going to be an offensive foul.
And Leggett's shooting again. It's offensive foul.
Yep. On Reed Emmons.
He tried to set a screen out front there, and Leggett worked his way through it.
That's 3 on Emmons. And Baith has 3 as well for Ashland. So a couple of their starters in foul trouble.
And they know they have to do something to turn up the heat. They've been much more aggressive here. Once Dover took a double-digit lead.
And Dover's been aggressive right back as Weber has it on the far side. He'll give it off to Van Horn. Van Horn between the circles, into the lane, shot up, no good. Tips it to himself, and he recovers it over by the Dover bench, gives off to Koppel. So Koppel with it, looking for traffic. He'll drive the left side of the lane, off the window and scores. Robbie Koppel, a nice athletic drive down the left side of the lane and lays it off the window, Coach, and the Tornadoes back up 10.
Yeah, that was a good move. Van Horn aggressive to come up with that offensive rebound after the off-balance shot.
That kid has hustled all night long.
Yeah, he just picked up his 3rd.
And he did. We talked good about him. Now we got to talk bad about him because he picked up his 3rd foul.
And we don't want to put them on the line. They're good shooters.
Yep. Ashland will head to the free throw line. So 1:48 to play, third quarter. Both teams shooting 2 the rest of the way on any foul. Tornadoes by 10, 32-22. Garrett Davis, the 6'1 junior, averages 14 a game, knocks that one in. First made free throw for Ashland tonight. They didn't even get to the line until midway through the third quarter. They've shot 3 free throws, and about to shoot number 4 as Ettinger checks back in for Ashland. Also back in for the Tornado Statler, Jaron Statler, the 6' junior. So second shot for Garrett Davis is up and good. So back to an 8-point game, 32-24. Tornadoes in front, 1:45 to play. Back into the full court press are the Arrows. Tornadoes break it. Dieter Weber with it. Calls off Clark. Clark gives a screen to Leggett. Leggett with the basketball. Leggett bounced past to Clark, off the window, couldn't finish. Clark got the good pass, and he couldn't finish it. Now Ashland out and running. Spin move, turnaround jumper by Emmons is no good. Dieter Weber with the rebound. So, Coach, great look by Clark down here at this end, just couldn't quite finish it.
Good pass to him. Yeah, he made a nice cut.
So Leggett with the basketball in the front court, gives off to Cam Nauer, a lot of contact. Nauer tipped it away, scrummed for it. Nauer's going to get it back. Clark has it on the three-point line, thought about it, and then pulled it back, gave it back to Leggett. Leggett back to Clark. 53 seconds and a foul. So
number 1.
53.1 to play, third quarter. Kingston Jenkins, the 5'11 sophomore, picks up the foul for head coach
Statler
Jason
will
Hess.
take his first appearance, I think, at the line this year. Yes.
So Jaron Statler missed his first appearance at the line. Maybe he wants a redo, Coach.
Yeah.
He's going to get one with a second shot here. Statler gives head coach Matt Bonkennel some good minutes off the bench. He'll take a couple dribbles with it, fire it up, and got the second one to go. So Jaron Statler splits the pair. Tornadoes are 6 for 8 in the second half from the charity stripe. Ashland back on the offensive end, 45 seconds. Shot up by Baith is no good. And a rebound, and it's going to definitely be through the body there on number 1 again, Coach.
And that's his third.
Kingston Jenkins, the third foul, and Tornado's going to head back to the free throw line here at this end with 42.7 seconds to play, up 9.
To the line for number 10, Jaron Statler.
So Statler had position for the rebound, and Jenkins went through him to get it. Obviously not an over the back, but through the back, we'll call it. And first shot is up and good.
Good job, Jaron.
Jaron given a lot of good minutes.
It's always good to see guys off the bench come contribute with some buckets and some points.
Koppel back in for Leggett. So Leggett will sit down and get a breather here with 42 seconds to play. And Statler missed that one.
Put the pair again.
Yep. So 7 for 10, still 70%. And we're going to have an offensive foul on the screen again on Ashland. So Garrett Davis picks up the foul. He's got 3. So we've got 4 players with 3 fouls now for Ashland. You've got Baith, Emmons, Davis, and Jenkins, all with 3 fouls. 34-24, 30 seconds to play. Koppel brings it across the timeline.
I look for them to double him, not to get it back.
Right. Oh, they let him get it back, Coach. Hands it off to Dieter Weber.
That high weave.
Weber with it.
For the last one.
13 seconds. Leggett with it. 9 seconds. He'll hand off to Koppel. Koppel with it. 6 seconds, top of the key. Drives the right side of the lane. Finds Cam Nauer. Nauer tried to get it up, had it stripped, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. 34-24. 4's in the air. Fourth quarter on the way from Dover High School. Back with Big Z Sports right after this.
You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting subway.com and clicking on careers.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Welcome back to Dover High School. Chris Cale, Hall of Fame coach. Bob Von Kennel with you. 4s in the air. And the Dover Crimson Tornadoes lead 34-24. And coach, a big disparity from the foul line tonight in Dover's favor.
Well, Ashland has been extremely aggressive.
Yep.
And coupled that with a little bit of frustration, I think.
Right.
But we'll see how it goes here in the early parts of the fourth quarter.
17 free throws for the Tornadoes, only 4 for Ashland, as another three-point shot was up and missed by Ashland as they start with the basketball.
And they recovered an air ball, and another air ball.
And another air ball. Ettinger had an air ball. They get it to Baith, and he splashes the three from the Tornado logo.
2 air balls, and it's back down to the danger zone again. 7 points.
34-27, just like Coach said, 7:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Leggett with it, gives it off to Van Horn. Van Horn, the skip pass out to center court to Dieter Weber. Weber will retreat. Again, pressure defense out of Ashland. They'll hand it off to Koppel. Koppel, the hoop in the arm! Robbie Koppel went to the backdoor cut on the right side of the lane, and a beautiful find from the quarterback, Dieter Weber. And Koppel gets the hoop in the arm. Great play there out of the Tornadoes.
Weber with a great pass. Weber's been really unselfish tonight. He's only taken 2 shots in the game. And that's a guy averaging 13.
Right. Koppel, his shot is up and good. So Robbie Koppel makes the free throw and puts the Tornadoes back up 10. They get 3 the conventional way, right?
Absolutely.
Baith into the lane. His scoop shot is up and no good. And a team rebound out of the Tornadoes is
Luke
Nauer.
Leggett.
Yeah, Nauer and Dieter tipped it to Luke Leggett, and he corrals it. Tornadoes back on the offensive end. Koppel with it. Koppel high center circle between is Nauer. Gives back off to Koppel. Koppel into the lane, off the window, and scores. Nauer goes to Koppel, who drove the right side of the lane and laid it off the window. We've seen that play a few times, Coach.
Koppel has been on balance, going to the basket and jumping off at 2 feet. It's been a big factor for him.
Ettinger picked up the dribble, tried the spin move, couldn't get it to go. Got it off to Baith. Ashland on this end, 3-point shot. Ettinger finally got one to go.
And that's NBA deep.
That is NBA deep right there, as that cuts the lead to 9 with 6:21 to play. Timeout. Coach Jason Hess and the Ashland Arrows will be back with Big Z Sports on the Sports Voice of the Valley right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
Back to Dover High School. Crimson Tornadoes 39, Ashland Arrows 30 with 6:21 to play in the ball game. And fans starting to rise to their feet inside Dover High School. Chris Gale and Coach Bob Von Kennel with you. Dover going to inbound in the backcourt. Weber with it, trying to break this press of Ashland. Koppel with it, gives it off to Weber and turn it over. Fourth Dover turnover in the second half, and Ettinger thought he traveled with it, got the three-point shot up, and an offensive rebound.
They're kicking it out for threes.
Ettinger will drive the lane, shot up no good. Weber has it, and we'll see if the Tornadoes can settle down just a little bit as they'll bring it across the timeline. Koppel with it, he'll hand off to Weber, over to Leggett. Leggett by the scorer's table, now right in front of head coach Matt Bonkennel. Now it was hammered and no call. They get the screen, Koppel into the lane and scores. Great body control from Robbie Koppel.
Who was that pass from Leggett?
Wow, I didn't see it, Coach.
Nice pass from Leggett.
Beautiful pass and a beautiful finish out of Koppel. And they're going to get Leggett with the foul as he tipped it away from Ettinger.
I didn't see that. I thought he got it pretty clean there.
I thought he did too, Coach, and I think so did Matt on the end of the bench down there as Leggett's going to pick up his third. Three-point shot on the way, no good, rebounded by Dieter Weber. So Davis just has not been able to get him to fall tonight for Ashland, wearing number 10 in black. Here comes Koppel, right down Broadway, off the window and scores, and he hurt. Coming up a little gimpy there was Robbie Koppel after he laid it in. Ashland back with the basketball. Koppel still laboring. Three-point shot by Baith on the way.
Job,
no good.
Dieter.
Rebounded by Weber. And Koppel saying, hey, I need a breather. 43-30, 4:52 to play. Weber to Van Horn. Van Horn right in front of the Dover bench. Hopefully just a stinger over there out of Koppel. With the basketball is Dieter Weber. Weber comes to the right wing, Leggett with it. Tight defense out of Ashland. Dover doing a good job of just maintaining possession here. Leading by 13. Weber with it, going to try and go down the right side of the lane, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Weber. Maybe a little chicken wing there as Weber might have stepped on a foot going out of bounds.
That's a turnover.
Clark going to come in for Koppel as Koppel was grabbing at that lower leg after the last lay-in. So fifth Tornado turnover. Ashland back with the basketball. Here comes Ettinger into the lane. Triple teamed, and he was fouled. 4:23 to play in the ball game.
On Van Horn again.
So Van Horn, that's going to be 4, correct, Coach?
4.
So 4 on Van Horn, 3 on the team.
4 on Van Horn. You're trying to rest Koppel for a few minutes, but he's going to have to go.
Yep.
Either that or bring in Statler.
So shot is up and good by Ettinger at the foul line. Only 5th foul shot, and Statler will come in. Statler comes in for Van Horn. Van Horn sits down with 4 fouls. Statler's given a lot of good minutes tonight to head coach Matt Bonkennel. Second shot rattles around and is good for Ettinger. They're 4 for 6 from the foul line, now trying to trap in the backcourt. Here's Clark. Clark with it, back over to Leggett, and they'll break the press into the front court. 4:14 to play in the ball game. Tornadoes by 11. Leggett with it right in front of his bench, going to try and drive baseline. Was double teamed and timeout Dover.
Timeout Dover.
43-32, 4:06 to play in the ball game. Tornadoes in front. Tornadoes timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Doug Peterman. For decades, my family and I have been proud to serve Tuscarawas County with honest work and dependable service. At Peterman Plumbing and Heating, we know your home deserves more than a quick fix. It deserves solutions backed by real experience. From plumbing repairs and sewer jetting to kitchen and bath remodeling, our team brings proven skills to every project. When you call Peterman, you're getting a crew that treats your home like our own, every single time. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, plumbing solutions backed by experience.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Dover High School. Chris Kale and Hall of Fame coach Bob Von Kennel with you. Dover Tornadoes lead 43-32, 4:06 to play. And coach, we talked about, Dover definitely getting banged around a little bit with this press, turning it over a little bit, getting a little fatigued, but got to hang on to this one. You got a 9-point lead, or 11 rather.
I'd like to see Dante take the ball towards the basket a little bit.
They must have called Leggett with the
he dribbled out of bounds.
Oh, he did dribble out of bounds. I thought maybe they called him for a wraparound. But they did. They did call him for the wraparound. I think he got him with the off arm.
And that's a turnover.
Yep, and his 4th foul. So Leggett has 4. Van Horn has 4 for Dover.
He didn't think he did, but the coaches before him was right in front of the bench, and they saw it. So
Ettinger missed the 3. The offensive rebound for Ashland. They got it back to Ettinger, and he got the stick back.
He just pushed Statler out of the way.
Yeah, he did. He cleared some space for himself. Here is Clark, and a bad pass to Statler, but a good finish gets it to Koppel. Shot is up and no good, but he's going to head back to the line. Statler, a good save there, good hustle out of bounds to save the possession. So Koppel back in. Looks like he's all right, thankfully, for the Tornadoes. Is Koppel going to head to the free throw line? 3:32 to play. 43-34. Now the first one is up and no good. 12 foul shots for Dover, and here comes 13. The hands of Robbie Koppel. Second shot is off the rim, no good.
Oh, my.
Missed 2 in a row.
That should be a turnover.
Yeah.
That's how you fuel a comeback.
And Clark tried to pick the pocket at Ettinger as he tried the backdoor cut and drive baseline. And
that's the 5th?
Second.
So they're shooting.
Yep.
They're shooting.
15 foul. Yes. Second on Clark and 15 foul. So, 320 the rest of the way, 322. And Ashland shooting foul shots. First shot is up and good. 8-point lead for Dover. 5 for 7. Now 6 for 8 at the line are the Arrows. They get back into that press. Koppel going to bring it up, and he's fouled.
And Dover's not in the bonus, so they'll take it out again.
And now 4th foul for Baith, the 5'8" senior.
Coach is going to bring Leggett back in the game with 4 fouls, but just 3:20 to remain, I guess. If you're holding a guy out, about the 3-minute mark's usually when you want to come back with him.
So Leggett back in. Only 3 team fouls for Ashland. And one of their star players, Gabe Baith, with 4 fouls. They've got 3 or 4 others with 3. And Dieter Weber, the backdoor cut on the baseline, and a nice find from Koppel.
I saw him make eye contact there.
Yep. Definitely was on the same page. Nauer with another good box out. Koppel gets it. He's out to the races. Shot up off the window. No good. Rebounded by Ashland.
We didn't need to hurry.
Here is Ettinger, the little Euro step into the lane, and I thought Nauer had all ball there.
It looked like it was just a sticky.
Yeah.
They let it go at the other end and called that one. That's what bugs coaches the most.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. A lot of contact at the other end. And they get the foul at this end. Cam Nauer with his second.
They better get another guy in on the lane to box out the shooter on these free throws.
So first shot by Ettinger is up and good.
Sure is.
Ettinger has been good from the line when he's gotten there. 8-point game, 45-37, 2:45 to play. Just like you said, Coach, there's Koppel in for the box out on the shooter. Shot is up and good.
7-point margin again.
So trap in the backcourt. Ashland trying to trap, and Ettinger going to pick up the foul on Leggett.
And that's his 4th.
Yep. 4 foul on Ettinger. Sitting with 20 points. He's averaging 24 through the first 3 games.
Dover's still not in the bonus.
Yeah, next one they will be. Koppel with it in the backcourt. 2:33 to play.
Slow down.
Hands off to Clark. Clock moving.
I really think, Chris, that Clark could get to the basket. He's quick and
he's super
good
fast.
ball handler.
Yeah.
He's been a little conservative playing his first varsity season.
Koppel, the nice baseline floater is up and good. Robbie Koppel's been all over the place
He's
tonight.
been sensational.
He's got 29, Coach.
Baith with another deep three.
Deep shot right there by Baith is good, and a quick timeout by head coach Jason Hess.
Come on, quit walking to the huddle.
2:04 to play in the ball game. 47-41. Coach not happy about players walking to the huddle.
Well, you got to emphasize hustle all the time.
Yes, agreed.
And basketball is a game of habits, and the habit of hustle is the first one you need to learn.
Well, and we all talk about practicing like you play, right?
Absolutely. And I know they're tired, and there's a timeout, but you only got a minute, or you only got 30 seconds to convey some information, and usually the first 10 seconds they're getting a drink of water and toweling themselves off, and they didn't hear a word you said.
Yeah, that's true.
So the time gets squeezed more and more.
Yep, you're right.
And if you're walking there, you've already lost a minute.
Right. So what do you think Coach is telling them right now?
I would say watch long passes. Make sure you help to get it inbounds. Come and meet everything and be super selective. We probably only want to shoot a layup at this point in the game.
Right. Make sure.
I would say we don't want any more contested threes.
Right. So teams come out from the timeouts. Again, Tornadoes in white. Crimson numerals trimmed in gray. Moving from left to right, they have the basketball in the 6-point lead with 2:04 to play. Ashland with the full court press, black uniforms and the white numerals, orange stripes, orange shoes. Out of the arrows, Koppel with it.
I don't like being near that 10 line.
No, I agree with you, Coach. Koppel into the lane. Shot is up and no good, but it's going to be a foul on the floor.
I think he had Van Horn on the backside, but it had to squeeze through a few people.
Right. And that's going to put him to the line anyway, right? Because that's going to be the bonus. Yep.
Rob just 4 for 7 from the line.
4 for 7 from the line. Looking for point number 30 for Robbie Koppel. He's been a man on a mission tonight. And he gets point number 30.
I knew he was upset in the late game because he shot it so poorly. And he's come in the morning before school the rest of this week and worked on his game a little bit shooting it. And he split that pair.
He did split them. So Tornadoes up 48-41, $1:43 to play. Ettinger, the Euro step, and he threw it away.
Steal by Leggett.
Second Ashland turnover in the second half, and Leggett was right in that passing lane. Koppel now with it in the backcourt. Timeout. Matt Von Kennel and the Dover Tornadoes.
Well, Robbie starts retreating. That's usually going to be a longer pass.
Right. Good point.
So
$1:30 to play, 48-41. We'll take 30 seconds back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Doug Peterman. For decades, my family and I have been proud to serve Tuscarawas County with honest work and dependable service. At Peterman Plumbing and Heating, we know your home deserves more than a quick fix. It deserves solutions backed by real experience. From plumbing repairs and sewer jetting to kitchen and bath remodeling, our team brings proven skills to every project. When you call Peterman, you're getting a crew that treats your home like our own, every single time. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, plumbing solutions backed by experience.
14 twos and made 11 of them.
Koppel has. Back with Big Z Sports, Chris Kao and Hall of Fame coach Bob Von Kennel. And we were talking about during the break, Robbie Koppel. What was you saying, Coach?
He's 11 for 14 from 2 and 1 for 2 from 3, and then some set free throws giving him his 30 points.
Yeah.
But those driving layups all fell tonight, and now one could drop against Lake. So.
Yeah, right. And sometimes that happens. I can tell you, everybody in white's been hustling, other than what you talked about during the last time out and walking back to the huddle. But on the floor, between the lines, they've been really hustled well tonight.
Yeah. The key here is getting it inbounds. Yep. Klopfer's being double teamed.
Dieter with it, and he's going to do the baseball pass down to Leggett. Leggett stepped on the end line. Oh, they called the tip on Ashland. It's going to stay. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. Sorry. Thought they were going to call it here.
It's a turnover on Weber.
Yep. So 7th turnover for
That didn't
Dover.
work out the way we hoped.
No, it didn't. The pass was there, and I think getting their feet tangled up a little bit. Leggett was a little bit late to get to that one. Here's a three-point shot. Ettinger is nailed. Ettinger nailed one from the corner. 48-44, $1:15 to play. We'll keep it right here. Timeout. Head coach Jason Hess of Ashland, and we talked about it during break. We talked about it at halftime, Coach. Anytime you've got a team that can shoot three-pointers and be streaky as Ashland is, you're never really out of it. Now they've closed it to 4.
Yeah, and attributes that to some Dover turnovers,
yep,
but also some poor free throw shooting here in the fourth quarter.
Yep. So definitely placing priority of hanging on to this basketball. Dover, like Coach just talked about, 7 turnovers in the second half to only 2 from Ashland. Ashland 6 total in the game, and Dover with 13 in the game. Ashland's been to the line a lot in the second half, but so has Dover. 15 free throws attempted by the Tornadoes, 10 for Ashland. A lot of fouls in the second half. 48-44, $1:15 to play, and Clark going to inbound from the Ashland baseline. He'll get it into Weber in the backcourt, back to Clark, and Clark's going to be fouled, and I think that's it for Jenkins.
But here comes Ettinger back into the game, and Edmonds, 2 more shooters.
So basically a little offense-defense there for Coach Hess.
For the Arrows.
Yeah.
Dante Clark hasn't been there a whole lot this year. He made a big one up at Green.
So Clark at the line. First shot is up and good. So Dante Clark knocks that one in. Like you talked about, Coach, Ettinger back in and Emmons back in.
That was a good point. Dover needed points there.
Yep. Clark has the basketball. It was the 4th foul, by the way, on Kingston Jenkins, the sophomore for Ashland. Second shot by Clark is up and good. 2 big free throws out of Clark. 50-44, back up to 6 as we approach a minute to play in the ballgame. 3-point shot, rattles around the rim, no good. Battle for it underneath, and going to be a foul on the Tornadoes. Emmons and Davis battled for it right around the high post foul line area.
Called it on Koppel.
And that's
his first.
Only one on Robbie Koppel. I didn't want to speak too quickly because the number's been wrong a couple times.
Yeah.
So heading to the free throw line is Reed Emmons, the 6'3 senior. His first shot is up and good. So Ashland 9 of 11.
Back to 5.
Back to 5, 1:01 to play. Emmons has it. Second shot is good.
They're sending 2 to the scorer's table to foul.
Yeah. Brady Booth in, and also Ty Bates back in.
And Ty Bates, we already know he's a good fouler.
Yeah, he's got 4. Leggett has it, and it's tipped out of bounds, and they called it off of Leggett. Oh my. 8th Dover turnover. They tried to get it in to face the press, and Leggett got a lot of contact from behind, and they're saying that Leggett touched it last and it went out of bounds, and Matt Monkettle not happy to our right.
No.
And they threw it right back. The ball don't lie, Coach. Koppel across the timeline. Van Horn was wide open underneath the bucket. Koppel decided to keep it. And Ashland only their 3rd turnover, and it came in a bad time for them.
One of those one-handed passes, right over his head.
Yep.
So we'll take Rob at the foul line to see if he's a senior.
Yep.
Seniors got to make these kind of plays.
50-46, 54 and a half seconds to play from Dover High School between Dover and Ashland. Koppel at the line trying to make it 5, and he does. Koppel at the line, second shot, he has it in his hands, takes 1 dribble, fires it up front of the rim, back of the rim, no good. So he splits the pair. Ashland at the other end quickly. Here's Emmons. Emmons with it, top of the circle to Ettinger. Ettinger, left wing, shot, air ball, out of bounds. And a good hustle by Davis. Davis gets it back into Ettinger. Ettinger's shot up, no good. Tip, no good. 33 seconds. Tornadoes with the basketball. And fouled in the backcourt was Koppel. And he's going to head to the line. Big break by the Tornadoes. They couldn't corral that rebound right there, Coach. And Ettinger had a couple shots at it and couldn't get either one of them to go. Cam Nauer going to check back in, as well as Brady Booth for Ashland. 28.3 to play, 51-46. Koppel at the line trying to potentially ice this one. First shot is up and good. I think there's a little jawing going down at the free throw line right now. 28.3 to play, 52-46. Koppel's second shot. No good.
Plenty of time if he's going to split the pair each time.
Still splitting the pair is Koppel. And quickly the other way are the arrows. 20 seconds. Baith has it, gives it off to Ettinger. Ettinger, nice double team there. Gets it up and it's blocked. Leggett blocked it. Ettinger got it back. Tipped around at the foul line. Shot up off the front of the rim. No good, and rebounded by Robbie Koppel, and that's going to do it. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. A Tornado win. 52-46. The Dover Tornadoes come away with a hard-earned victory tonight. Coach, this team grew up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
They grew up a little bit. A lot of foul shots, a lot of splitting the pairs towards the end. But you know what? We talked at halftime about now you've got to find a way to win. They found a way to win tonight and put this one away. That's 2 tight wins now. The overtime win against Green and then the win tonight.
Yeah, 2 great wins.
So the Dover Tornadoes get the 52-46 win. And when we come back, we will get into our post-game show. And, of course, we will announce our Subway Player of the Game coming up right after this timeout with Big Z Sports.
At Newtown Mall, it's a great time anytime. Sure, we've got shopping, lots of it, but did you know we're also your local entertainment hub? From exciting events to fun-filled childcare services and a versatile event space, there's always something happening. Stay in the loop, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or visit newtownmall.com. Newtown Mall, your destination for shopping, events, and more.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
I'm I'm Tammy Curry, Senior Installment Loan Officer at Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. Right now, Dover Philly is putting money back in your pocket. Now through December 15th, get a competitive rate, no payments for 90 days, and up to $500 cash back when you finance an auto, recreational, personal, or secured loan, or even refinance a non-Dover Philly loan. It's the perfect time to save big with your credit union. Apply now and see how much you can save. Visit dpfcu.org or call or text 330-364-8874. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Hey, wake up! New drinks just dropped at Wendy's. Cold foam, cold brew coffee, and sparkling energy. Both the caramel and the chocolate cold foam are just, so good. And the pineapple citrus and cherry limeade sparkling energy each have 80 to 120 milligrams of added caffeine. So whether you need a treat first thing or to just stop yawning already, mornings hit different. To pick up a new pick-me-up, gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Welcome back to Dover High School, and the Dover Crimson Tornadoes get a big win on BBK Court tonight over the Ashland Arrows. And welcome back to our post-game show. Before we get to our Subway Player of the Game, we'll go through some of our team stats and individual stats. Turnovers tonight for the Dover Tornadoes. They had 14, 8 in the second half, and Ashland only 3 in the second half. They had 7 total turnovers, so a pretty clean ball game. From the free throw line, the Dover Tornadoes 13 of 21 in the second half. Overall, they were 17 of 27 at 63%, and Ashland, they were 10 of 12, all in the second half at 83%. Coach, you have some of the individual stuff for us?
Yeah, for the Tornadoes, leading the way and scoring a big night for Rob Koppel, 32 points. He shot it really well from 2, only took 2 threes, and I'm sure he feels like he can do better at the free throw line. He got going well at the beginning. A little fatigue sets in there.
Yep.
Following him in the scoring categories was Luke Leggett. Luke Leggett right at his average, 9 points for the night. Come up with some big plays. Dieter Weber, 4 points, but he led the team with 10 rebounds, mostly on the defensive end. So he did a great job of clearing the boards for the Tornadoes. Following Dieter was Gavin Van Horn with 3 points, all in the first half. Gavin came away with 5 rebounds, had 1 turnover, a couple steals. Cam Nauer just 0 for 2 tonight. Jaron Statler come off the bench, 0 for 2 in shot attempts and 2 for 4 from the line to pick up 2 points. And then late in the game, when the lead was 4, I believe, Dante Clark stepped up to the line, hadn't taken a shot all game, and sinks both free throws to widen the margin back out there. And altogether, a good team win, an excellent performance by Rob, but took some great passes from his teammates for him to come up with that many points.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. I agree 100%. And WJER Sports and Subway proud to team up to recognize excellence in each athletic contest we are on the air for, and it's called the Player of the Game, and it's brought to you by your local Subway restaurant, Subway Eat Fresh. Coach, why don't you announce our Subway Player of the Game?
It was one of those games where it wasn't a real hard decision.
No, it wasn't, Coach. I think it was unanimous.
Scored 52 points in the game, and Rob scored 32, so he was the main cog, and I think Ashland had the right idea late in the game to try and double team him. Maybe if they'd have went to that earlier, it would have been a problem. So I'm sure things will be different when we head to Ashland. So as the Tornadoes, as I stressed earlier, Chris, this is the first time that they're playing teams twice in a season. Right. So it's a big adjustment to how much you want to show. What are you going to do the first time around, knowing that you're going to have to play them again. So
absolutely.
And it won't be an easy mark over there.
No, it will not. And, Coach, you and I get to do it again on Tuesday night from Worcester. We got to take the long trek up there, and it should be a fun one.
Yeah, that's one of the trips that aren't too bad in this league. Just going to Worcester.
Yep, absolutely. Again, thank you for joining us from Dover High School, where tonight the Dover Crimson Tornadoes improved to 3-1 after a 52-46 win over the Ashland Arrows, who dropped to 1-2. Again, tonight's Subway Player of the Game was 5'11" senior, number 5, Robbie Koppel, 32 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Next up for the Crimson Tornadoes, like I just mentioned, they will travel to Worcester to take on the Generals. That game will be on 100.9 WJER on Tuesday night with coverage starting at 6:30, and myself and Coach Von Kennel will be there. For Marcus Clemence and the Claxon Communications crew and Hall of Fame Coach Bob Von Kennel, I am Chris Gale saying so long from Dover High School. This has been a presentation of Big Z Sports on the Voice of the Valley.
We'll see you.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
To be a success in basketball, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. And the same is true when it comes to insurance. Your local insurance agents, Nathan and Don Kemp, and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years. East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting subway.com and clicking on careers.
You've been listening to Dover Crimson Tornado Basketball with Big Z Sports on WJER from the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. Special features in tonight's game included the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling Tip-Off, the Wendy's starting lineup, the National Anthem brought to you by First Federal Community Bank, the Wood Electric Coaches Corner Show, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Kemp Insurance Stat Report, the McInturf Realty Halftime Show, and the Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's game was also brought to you by Newtown Mall, Dover Brake, Dover Philly, Your Credit Union, Time and Charm, Hua Refinishing, and your local Lewis Family McDonald's restaurants. For the best coverage of Crimson Tornado basketball all season long, there is only one Big Z Sports on WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.